Hi you, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bianca and one of the bosses where we focus on growing our Christian family with you as a community and support one another. So welcome here. Today I have a how motherhood changed me video for you. So click on the subscribe button, help us grow our community, grow with us, and click the like button, share our channel, and thank you for being here. Let's go. All right, guys, I did not expect changing this much after becoming a mom. Like, I knew there was some change going to happen. I knew I would be different. I did not expect a complete 360, 60s. I did not expect that. So first off, I'm filming this while Laura's in her TV time. So I'm trying to be quick, fast, and I hope you can't hear it. So I need to keep the door open to listen for when she needs to go to the potty. All right, let's go. Okay, so just a little background to give you an idea where I'm at. So I wanted to be this very successful career woman who worked in, I'm not going to give you too many specifics, but I wanted to work in courts and with law enforcement and lawyers and specialized law enforcement. I saw myself as a complete office girl with a very neat bun in her hair and little cute shoes and, you know, a pencil skirt and a button up, and I don't even own a white button up shirt. I don't have one. So, and I saw myself, or I wanted to be this very successful, but not a businesswoman. What's the word I'm looking for? Let's just go with businesswoman, okay? And I wanted to, my plan was to, when I become a mom, I'm going to be strict. I'm going to set a lot of rules. I'm going to pay attention, and I'm not going to be a pushover. I'm going to send my kid to a public mixed school so that they are experiencing everything that there is to experience in the life and the world and everything. Just getting in touch with boys and girls. Wanted her to go to a public school and just, live her life. Anywho, that was the plan. So, what my dreams and desires are now for my future is to be a work from home mom. Which is insane. If you knew me 5 years ago, you would be extremely shocked. I've completely scratched all of my ambitions to have a very fancy, successful, high-classing status career. I want to put this up, not because I'm a mother and because of my child. She's not forcing me to do that. But because I want to, because I've changed. My personality and my desires and my dreams and my hopes have completely changed. Now, I do want to put out a disclaimer right here and say that this process of change has already started a little while before we actually got pregnant. I started to think about, do I really want to do this? I started to think about, do I really want to live that scary, stressful life? because the job that I was pursuing was an extremely dangerous job. Um, so I started thinking, like, do I really? Should I? Uh, just started to think about it, and I also realized that I put a lot of my identity and worth in how successful my academic and status career is, and well, that flopped, and it didn't flop, but it just didn't go as fast as I wanted it to go, and it took quite a blow. I took quite a blow, and I had to deal with that, and I had to realize that having a status career because you want to be the best is not the best way to go about it in life. It's good to have ambition. It's good to want to be the best, but it should not be your entire identity, if you get what I meant. Anywho, so I'm not gonna go on that rant. I want to be a stay-at-home mom, work from home mom. I want to have an online business. I want to have my own business with my own hours as well. I want to do part-time, full-time work, and I want to homeschool. I want to homeschool. I want to be able to be my own homemaker. And I want to homeschool. Now, I get this is completely an academic quarantine COVID-19 effect, and it's what everybody was doing, baking banana bread, staying home, and trying to be a girl housewife type of thing. But no, I really want it. I want to be present with every milestone. I want to be present and maybe a little bit more control over what she learns. And I'm realizing how terrible the world out there is for little influenceable children. Like, looking at what's going on in our public schools, it scares me that she ever has to deal with that at any age, let alone like 5 or 6. Like, no, I can't do that to her. I don't want to do that to her. So point is, my dreams and desires have completely changed, of what I want to do, of who I want to be. I'm definitely not focusing at all anymore on having status or being known, but I'm more focused on who I am giving off to other people. What type of person am I? This is actually a habit setting thing or a goal setting thing where I've decided not to set goals on something that I want, but to set goals on someone who I want to be. And that's something new. I didn't do that ever before, and honestly, it's so good for me. So good for me. I'm really in my opinion, becoming a much better person. All right, so moving on. I'm definitely a little bit more difficult since being a mom due to getting overstimulated very fast. I had a very high sensory threshold that I could handle a lot of noise, a lot of busyness, a lot of everything. Now it's much, much lower. Like, I get cuckoo and lose my screws so much faster. So much faster. I don't know why, like, the busyness, the mom mind busy, it's a lot. Like, I've already had a busy type of mind, being very type A, being very analytical about everything, having creative tendencies to just like overthinking everything and being a control freak. There was a lot going on in here. And adding mom brain into that, it's just like, I overwhelm myself with all of the thoughts going on. And point is, I get overstimulated very fast. if there's too much yelling, if there's too much nagging, if there's too much background music, if there's too much of anything, I kind of lose it. Like, I cry. I start crying. Going on to the next thing that changed me since becoming a mom, like, guys, the emotions. Where the hell did that come from? I don't know. I am not an emotional type of person. If I would get mad at you, I would take a while. Like, I wouldn't get mad fast. It takes a lot to make me mad, and then I would burst my bubble, and then I'm over and done. Or I wouldn't get sad easily. I was a very happy, positive person, and that was kind of my 99% of emotion all of the time. But now I feel like I have a roller coaster going in here, and I do blame my hormones. And then people tell me, oh, you're postpartum for 2 years. Like, guys, I'm still breastfeeding. These hormones are getting to me. And definitely, like, my mom's soft hearts that just came out of nowhere is getting to me. I cry so fast about other people. You just see someone in the street and then you cry. Why? I don't know. I just do it. Like, I would just walk, someone would tell me something, and I would start crying. Like, where is all of these emotions coming from? And can I tell you, I have absolutely no control over them. My poor husband, like, poor man. He's coping with a lot of emotions right now. Like toddler emotions, mom emotions. I think I might be worse than my toddler. Like, I'm just going, whew, like a crazy person, you know? So I need some way to balance that. And something I've actually tried, I'm not going to talk about that in this video, let's just move on. Next, motherhood made me more confident. It made me stand up for myself and for, obviously, my relationship with Lara much more, especially against family. And it made me more confident in the fact that I have to believe in my own decisions, because other moms, they suck. Honestly, other people's opinion about how you parent your own child, it can break you. It can make you doubt yourself. It can make you feel like a terrible person. And I had to be confident in every decision that I make, every little thing, the way you decide to feed your child, the way that you decide to let your child sleep, the way that you decide to let your child play, the way that you decide to teach your child basic things like crawling or walking or speaking or drawing or counting, whatever you decide, however you want to educate your child, however you want to discipline your child. People have so many opinions, and you need to be steadfast and 100% sure of your decision. Have confidence. If you're not 100% sure, convince yourself that you are, because you need that confidence to just cut off and close your ears to what other people is trying to push on you. Like, I'm definitely guilty of trying to push things on other people too. I definitely am. And if you, yeah, like, I'm sorry, but it's something that you need to work on, because we all have our opinions and we say stuff without thinking. We say stuff without thinking. So I've definitely become more mindful of the way I speak and the when and how and if I lift my opinion about especially parenting. And I'm definitely more mindful and more purposeful in the way I speak, and that is something good that has changed in me. Next is I've definitely become more mature in my faith, in the the way I base my life off of scripture is something that I've become more focused on, better at. I wouldn't say that I was like bad at it or didn't pay attention to it, but what I would say is that I'm maturing and in the spirituality and growing. That's the whole point. I'm growing, and that's obviously what all of us want to do. Is we want to grow, and we want to get better, and we want to strive to be more like Jesus. And if I'm losing you here, I'm sorry, but this is all my channel is about. It's about serving God in life, and if that's what you like, then please keep on watching and make sure you subscribe to us. Anywho, next thing that I've changed as a mom is my complete personality. Guys, the things I'm eating is different. Very, very different. The things I like to wear, like my fashion style, is completely different. I'm still struggling with that, by the way. The things that I do with my makeup, my hair, everything has changed. It's not because I have to, because I'm a mom. It's because I've changed. When I like, completely changed. I see stuff that I did like once and I'm like, oh, that looks terrible. Or I don't want to wear that anymore. Or I don't want to look like that. Or I don't want to eat that. Like, no, you gross. And then I eat stuff now like baked beans that you wouldn't get me to eat ever. And now I eat them. Why? I don't know. The hormones. Don't ask me. I don't know. But I've changed so much. My personality changed so much. Things that make me laugh, things that I'm interested, that I want to talk about, it's all different. And no, I don't want to talk about my baby all of the time, but I like to, you know? But I've changed. I've really changed my personality, and I'm very thankful that my husband changed along with me. We grew together. We changed together into the same direction. Hand in hand, changed together, which I'm extremely thankful for, because that whole idea of growing apart, it's just not something that we ever want to happen. So we definitely make a point of growing together, hand in hand, and still liking each other, still loving each other along the path, and getting to know one another again and again and again, and falling in love all over again, and really making a point to do that. So that's fun. That's been interesting and fun. Next is the way I thought I would parent. Like I mentioned in the beginning, I thought I would be a strict type of, I'm gonna once and done, smack you on your bum and then it's over. I'm not like that at all. We completely went based off of a lot of research. Based off of a lot of research, we've decided to do Montessori style, budget-friendly at-home DIY type of Montessori style, which is all based upon respecting our child, setting her up for possibilities, looking at what skills she's trying to develop and giving her activities for those skills, making things accessible for her, teaching her to be more independent than I would have thought to do by myself, stuff like that. And then for discipline, we've decided to go gentle, positive parenting, which is again all about respecting your child, treating them with love, and teaching in example, which, can I just tell you, comes with its challenges of its own for me. But we're definitely doing something completely different, or I'm doing something completely different than I thought I would. And I like it. I like it so much. I really love the type of person that I'm becoming. I really like who I am as a mother. And yeah, there's probably much more things that I can mention. And maybe I'll do a part 2 of this video, but I don't want to make TV time too long. She's watching Puff and Rock, which I wish they would make more episodes of, but they're not gonna. So she's been watching it for the third time now. She just loves that series, and it's very safe to put on and walk away. It's good, like it's very safe. So I'm gonna go and stop that. Thank you for clicking on our video. Thank you for watching. If you're still here, please leave me a comment down below how you think you're gonna parent, or if you are a parent, how did that change you? Let me know. I'll see you again for our next video, and thank you for growing with us. Ciao. Bye.